All right, guys, we are back for component A2 for March 30th, 2020. We're going to start off with some jumping jacks, single leg lateral line hops, and ice skaters. We're going to do 3 rounds of 20 seconds each, and we're going to take a 60-second rest between rounds, okay? Maybe a little less than that if you guys don't need 60 seconds. Starting off with our jumping jacks, the main thing that I want to see there is just feet apart, hands together, and what I'm looking for is that your heels kiss the ground when you're doing a movement, okay? So we're going to make sure those heels are down. For your single leg lateral line hops, we're going to go about 15 seconds on each leg. And you're just going to think about bouncing back and forth, left to right. And imagine you were jumping over a little line, okay? You're going to do the same thing with the opposite leg, just bouncing over a little line. Okay? And then we're going to go some ice skaters. So a little touch, you're going to bound over, a little touch, over and over. And we're going to do that for 20 seconds, okay? All right, guys, we are back with component B1 for March 30th, and it's going to be 4 sets of 5 repetitions at 3 to 5 seconds down, 1 second pause. You're going to be assisted on the way up, and you're going to do a Nordic curl, okay? We're going to take 20 seconds before B2. Okay, so for our setup, what you're going to do is you're going to find something that you can tuck your toes under. You're going to place your toes under it, okay? You're going to get your tummy nice and tight, chest up nice and tall, and you're going to allow yourself to kind of drop forward as slowly as possible. Your hands are going to touch the gut, and you're going to push back up into that kneeling position. The important thing to remember is not to break at the hip. So as you're coming down, you want to stay nice and tight, as slow as you can, and then make sure those hips stay in extension as you push back up. If this is too difficult when you get to the bottom, just sit back into a kneeling position. We're back with our next component, which is B2. This is a superset with B1, so this is going to be a reverse Nordic curl. We're going to spin around this. All right, guys, we're back with our reverse Nordic curl. So we're going to get nice and tight, tummy tight, tissue tight. And all I want to do is I'm going to lean back as far as I can with good position, get as low as I can, and then I'm going to come back up by pushing. And what I want to do by pushing through my hamstrings and glutes, and what I want to do is really load my quadriceps as I'm leaning back into my position, staying as tight as possible, and then I'm going to drive back up by doing knee extension, okay? So once I'm in that kneeling position as far back as I can, I'm going to extend my legs, okay? To kind of make this a little easier, I'm going to take it back. I can limit my range of motion a little bit, or what I can do is sit back as far as I can, and then kind of sit down into a seated position, come back up, and reload it that way. All right, so for our anchored sit-ups, all we're going to do is we're going to sit. We're going to tuck our toes under something, a table, a desk, in this case, just my sofa. And I'm going to just sit up with a nice posture. Inhale down, exhale up. Okay? You can use a little arm momentum if you wanted to. The important thing is to keep a nice posture and, again, focus on your breathing. And for the swing, depending on what your implement is, it's all going to look, for the most part, the same. Inhale down, exhale up. You can take this all the way overhead. Just be careful you don't hit your ceiling. Okay? If you have a dumbbell, kind of similar, same thing. Okay? And obviously with a kettlebell is probably the best bet. Same thing. And that's our kettlebell swing.